Hello, everybody.
Hi, welcome to Friday Energy Focus of the Week for September 12th through 18, 2025. And my name's Leslie Romine, and I'm here with Arlene Arnold, the founder of Transformational Tools. And we are excited to have you join us today to see what's in store for this next week. We're going to cover this month a little bit again, too, and some interesting happenings in the skies above. And we're looking forward to it today. I see Grace is here. Hello. And Will, hi. We'll get started here. So let's look at the month of September. The theme was to allow yourself to be the love in the midst of contention. Mm-hmm. And last week we had talked about having your sensitivity and your psychic knowing being grounded, really being grounded in the earth, in your body, that kind of thing. And this week, what has come up is that we may be kind of seeing or feeling energies of swirling confusion, fear, or restlessness. And the request here or the offer is to have groundedness be a real focus for this week, to breathe and to spend time in nature. Now, I know that we all can relate to that being outside, getting that vitamin D, getting the even in cloudy skies, there is that there, and in just putting your feet in the ground, feeling that solidness and breathing in the air. I know a lot of you have maybe certain breath work that you do already to help ground yourself in and get you relaxed and get you in that place where you feel that you feel more balanced. So that was, do you have something to add for the September focus that you'd like to say?
Is it okay if I go into the eclipse? So,
Yeah, we were just going to go into that next. Yes.
we have a partial eclipse. I guess it's on the 21st, so we're ahead of time, but being prepared for that is really important. And there are a number of things added to what you talked about that will be coming up, and that's an urgency for new beginnings, a feeling that we have responsibilities, some emotional ups and downs, and a need for downtime. So we really have to pay attention to what our body says, and we need to use the tools that Leslie's talking about, the grounding and the breathing and the listening. And I also do journaling. And what we want to do is stay totally in touch. Also, there are two black holes that collided with each other, and the energy is now just coming, I believe, because we are become aware of them. So there's lots of things around us, and this is why we may call it contention, we may just call it distress, whatever it is. But this is the time for us to be so paying attention and taking care of our bodies.
Yeah, the eclipses. It's we do have another one coming, but it's typically known that when an eclipse occurs, it's not just that day that it affects
That's
us.
true.
It's several days before and several days
Yeah,
after. And
that's true.
so
So,
we're
yeah,
in between two of them right now.
yeah,
So
yeah.
we're in between the one that was on the 7th, and now the next one's on the 21st, which will be not this coming week, but just a day or so after. So we're in between the two. So there's, you know, we just come off of one and we're into another one. And so, but one is lunar and one is solar. So these are those, the energies that once we go through them, maybe we'll feel, more balanced after we get through both of them. but they do affect us in some ways. So good to pay attention and remember to do, like she said, your grounding and breathing, spending time outdoors. Okay, so the luminary of the month will be next. And that was a beautiful card, expanding, expanding, beautiful. The sacred geometry numbers were 6, 12, and 24. And um, last week we had about expanding your vision, evolving your vision, and embracing your uniqueness, and join the chorus of all that is. And this week we're kind of checking in to ask ourselves, they want us to do that. Am I comfortable with expansion? Hmm. And where have I noticed changes in my expansion and evolvement? I don't know about you, but I've certainly been challenged on that lately. And it's like expanding my knowledge has been a real part of that, but also expanding my involvement. And it's like, oh, something I thought I knew pretty much about is now at a different kind of level. Like for me, balance, balancing things has been in a different level. I can notice right away when I'm like, whoa, one way or the other. I'm really focused on this and I haven't really attended to the other part of myself that needs it. So the balance thing has been interesting. And also uh, my beliefs. Sometimes my beliefs about things, they're pretty good, but they needed tweaking. I needed to be reminded of that again. What is it I feel like that? What is it that I think about that? And that's been shifting as well. So I know you've experienced that too, haven't you, Arlene?
Yeah, I have, and I'm very aware of staying in touch with the part of me that may not think it wants to evolve. Sometimes there are parts of us that are holding back, and we need to speak with those parts of us and say, tell me what it is, because we are the ones that can bring about a shift within ourselves or a healing or whatever it is that is needed at the time. So I really uh, emphasize for myself and others that I work with in sessions to stay in the moment, pay attention, really listen to what your body's telling you, and any part of you that is reluctant or any part of you that feels like it's not being heard.
Hmm. Yeah, and it's so easy to think, oh, I should be doing better and that kind of stuff, and being somewhat critical instead of saying, it's okay. Look where we are. This is where we are, and just be loving to that part of ourselves. It's like it served us for a certain time, and now it's time to, release that, let it go, or to shift it in a way that serves us in a better way. So it's a lot about how we look at it as well, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
Definitely.
yeah, totally. Um, I appreciate you bringing up those parts that don't want to evolve, because
Yeah, because they're going to be there. They're
they
going to
are.
say, what more do I have to do? I don't
Yeah,
have enough energy, whatever
yeah,
it is.
yeah, for sure. All right, and the color card was lesson in pink, and we overburdened when feeling like things get to be too much. That's this week. Take time to just be who you truly are. Play and enjoy your life. I really have found, we really have found that just taking time out to, observe around you and, be in that place of the observer and just see and notice the beauty that is around you every day. And it can be in nature, it can be the flowers, it can be the water that flows by your house, it can be the trees, it can be um, a simple thing of being around children and seeing how they play with each other and interactions. There's so much to take in that can help us feel that sense of balance and feel that um, joy, that playfulness within. Mhm.
Yeah, and I think laughing is so important. I just I think we have to really remember to laugh.
Mhm. And that's such a great release too.
Yes. And
Um,
the other thing um, is being compassionate. Pink has such a wonderful compassion to it. The thing I have to watch out for is that when I am compassionate, I need to stay within my own energy field so that I'm not taking on all of what's happening out there, but that I am holding a place for healing, a place for love, whatever it is that needs to happen in the situation so that others can heal. But it's awfully easy when we're really highly sensitive and intuitive to take on other people's stuff.
mhm, mhm. Yeah, it's very easy. And like you said, you can be compassionate and yet, um, be in your own energy. And it's good to do that. And I like the laughing too. Sometimes we'll put on a funny, funny show or listen to something funny online. Now, just to or get amused by something, it helps to like again balance out those energies.
Well, Peter and I are putting together a puzzle,
Mhm.
and we get addicted to the puzzle. And so we have to laugh at ourselves and say, okay, time out, that's enough.
Yeah, we can come
Otherwise,
back to this.
we go and do it through the whole night or something. But, that's part of it's a distraction, but it's also something that is I find it helpful for me in terms of my brain and giving my brain things to do and to think about. So I like doing puzzles.
Hmm. Yeah, Sandra says to raise your spirits, and you look. She says, "I look at four things to make me laugh." That's good. Yeah,
Uh,
and she also said, "I know when I avoid something, I know it will appear again." So yeah, yeah, you can avoid it or it'll
that's
come back.
and the universe ups the ante. If we don't get it the first time, it's louder. If we don't get it the second time, it's louder.
It can be, yeah, for sure, for sure. And we can laugh at that and laugh at ourselves a little bit because we know, that yeah, it's going to come back. So thanks for sharing that, Sandra. Yeah. Um, okay, so we are now ready for this week's cards, and I'm excited for them. The first one is Love Child,
Oh, I love this one.
and it's so sweet. I love it. It's the numbers 5 and 10. And this part came up that just, I'll just go ahead and read a little bit of it. Protect your innocence with your discernment that knows what's safe and what is not, that knows what's healthy and what is not, that knows when others are helpful and when they're not. Take responsibility for life through your discernment and through your choices so that your little one, that part of you inside, feels safe within your nurturing strength. Ah, I love those nurturing strength. I love those two words together. Living from the strength of innocence means accepting yourself and others even while being judged. All is given and received without strings attached, a gift of love. Isn't that beautiful?
And that's so important too. This whole thing. we are love, and we can breathe the love of love child, but it has to be without strings attached. It has to be something that's just natural and there because we feel it.
Mhm. Yeah, absolutely. And to know that as you trust that and be that, that what is the energy that's given out always seems to come back in some form or another, you know.
Yeah.
And I think with a lot of things lately, whether it's our energy, you know, being too, like you said, taking on others, that's it's a good thing to be discerning and to ask yourself, is this really good for me right now? Hmm. How do I feel about that? How does it feel in my body? And to really be discerning, and that just builds that trust with yourself that um, you're in a place of nurturing strength. I just love those two words together.
I really honed in on discernment because Peter and I have canceled, as you know, a couple of things that we wanted to do because the discernment was that's too much, and you don't want to do that to your body and your energy. You have to be really discerning, and I would say that for everybody, that right now with everything that's going on, you really have to be discerning as to what is healthy for you and what is not.
Hmm. Absolutely. I mean, we we looked at the energies here to begin with, for with the black holes and the eclipse and everything, and then everything that's going on in the world. It's like, okay, it's being discerning is part of being being here and being in your own energy and taking care of yourself that way.
And you talked about being balanced. I think that that is a really big deal. And I think of the course we're working on, the masculine, feminine, and how those energies, when they're balanced, they live in harmony. And we need that kind of harmony inside of us so that we can be available and we can stay neutral when we need to, and we can be present when we need to.
Mhm. Yeah, Will was talking about being blank, and to me, that's like being neutral,
Yeah,
and that's definitely a place you can go.
yeah.
Yeah. Sandra said, not when you're driving. That's true.
That's true. I have found that times when I've said, "Oh, where am I?"
Yeah. With me, it's like, wake up, don't go to sleep in the wheel here, and which I wouldn't. But, okay, so our beautiful card with it is Strength in White. Strength in White. Ooh, love those.
Isn't that beautiful?
We have one of those camellia trees that's so pure white. It's just gorgeous. Yeah. Well, the words that go with that is pure, strong, and unconditionally loving. Pure, strong, and so this is the energy that we have to take with us during the week as we work with Love Child. Just tapping into that strength of white. That strength in white comes from its power that comes from divine love. It is essence, it is the essence of unconditional love. You know without a doubt that you are supported and cared for, loved and assisted from the depths of the universe. You trust the timing for the very best outcomes in life. Yep.
So true.
Hmm. And then, what comes, you're like, oh, okay, this is part of the best outcome. It's coming to me right now, you know, and just to claim that, I think. So we are very, very well supported as we go into this new week.
Yes, I really believe that we are.
Hmm. I don't know. I just my helpers, the colors, the guides that I have just seem to be very close these days.
Me too. Yeah.
Hmm. And I'm so grateful, um, just to know that I know in some ways they represents part of me, but it taps into where, where I'm needing that strengthening kind of energy. So I'm very, very glad to be working with them, all of them. So, all right. So now is the time for announcements.
Okay, so I'm going to remove this, and here is what I want you to let me see if I yeah. Um, this is the link that goes to transformationaltools.com/upcoming. There are 3 or 4 things on there that I would really like people to pay attention to. One of them is sessions. If you feel you need some extra help during this time, Leslie's available, I'm available, and Marion and I do what we call interplane work that goes really deep. And you can find all of that on this upcoming page. It tells you how to get where you can see, uh, learn about those sessions, and then also how you can contact us. And for lessons or sessions with Leslie, you can just use contact on the Transformational Tools page, or why don't you give them your email if you want to,
Yeah,
how they can get in touch with you?
yeah. I'll post that.
Okay, good. And then the Vortal has its community gathering that it does once a month this Sunday at 2 p.m. And we're really excited because Jeannie is going to be the one who is assisting and bringing things together at that time, as I won't be there. And I love it when people step forward and try something new and help out. If you haven't learned about the Vortal, you'll find on the upcoming page, there's a page about the Vortal, and you can learn all about it. And at the same time, you can sign up if you're not already signed up. And the Vortal was created because we wanted people to feel much more connection with each other, for people to have very special things that are available to them because they are working with us on an ongoing basis. I've just found over the years that when people are with us for a long time, they make wonderful strides forward, because it doesn't always come all at once. You need to be there and be with people that are in their unfolding as well, so that we can do it together. And then on Tuesday at 6:30 p.m. is Journal with Your Knowing Self, and that's on there as well. And for those of you, if there's someone here who has not purchased the luminaries and color cards, there's something called bundled on there, which means that the sets are together in one and at a discounted price. And there are some other bundled products that we make available. And you can just go to that page that's called Upcoming, and that will give you a lot to look at and a lot to learn about. So
So,
that's my words for today.
oh, okay. All right. I did try to post my email twice, and it came back that it says this comment has failed to post to transformational tools. So it won't post on this for some reason.
Huh.
So,
So
I,
you did it like it was a comment?
yeah, it looks like it went from YouTube to transformational tools rather than here. I don't know why it would do that, but
Well, I'll
anyway.
just put in there to transformationaltools.com slash, what is that? Uh, Now I can't think what it is. It's but you'll see it on the first
Yeah,
page down at the bottom, and
yeah,
it comes directly to me. So then I just send that to Leslie.
yeah.
Yeah,
What did he say? You can leave it below in the comments afterwards. That's where I put it in the comments. It wouldn't
yeah,
be.
it did work, but he says maybe after we're off.
Oh, after we're off.
Um, so so we have a lot of good, wonderful people with us. Woo.
Yeah. Um, you know what? I got so visiting with us that I didn't write down for the first time. People never hear. So Grace is first. I do know that.
Well, let me go back here and I'll tell you what it is. Grace, Will,
Hold on. I got to write them. Grace,
Will,
Will,
Courtney, Sandra.
yep.
It says there are 8 people out there. If you're out there and haven't said hello, we don't know you're there and we can't do a reading for you. So,
Mia. I have Mia
okay.
and
Oh, here's somebody for called Ray of Thought 24. Can you
yeah,
give us your name so that we could work with you with your name? And
and,
let's see,
and
Paul Freed.
Paul.
Hello, Paul. Okay,
Aaron,
Aaron
Caroline,
and
or
Zach.
Caroline.
Hello, Zach.
Zach. Okay, Aaronson. And let's see. Ray of Thought. Let's see. Okay, we'll check in with him.
Yeah, and see if we can get a name for that. Let's see.
Okay.
All right. So,
We'll start with
do you want me to start with
Grace.
the?
Yeah,
And this one is for Grace, right?
Grace. Mhm.
Well, here we go. Celebration.
Celebration. All right.
Well, Grace, let me see if I can tune into that energy of celebration and see what it has to say to you. Well, it's saying celebrate every moment of your life. Celebrate everything. And it's like everything is so poignant right now. Everything is so important to pay attention to and be grateful for, even in the midst of all of this confusion and energies that are going on. So I'm going to see what the numbers are here.
Yeah, sorry.
Let's see here.
11. No, sorry.
36. Page 36.
Oh, I'm looking at Donnie.
There it is. 10. It's 16. Wow. 16. That is a really high frequency. And then if you add the 1 and the 6, it's a 7. So we are just in a time where there's a lot going on, but this is, I don't know, it's like so important for you, Grace, to be in the moment and celebrate every moment. And sometimes the thing we want to celebrate is that something came up that we needed to pay attention to because it needed to be healed. So it's like that's a celebration too, even though sometimes we got, oh, you got to be kidding, some another thing. So
Yeah. Yeah. And the beautiful colors in there.
yeah.
Wonderful. So your color card is Strength in Brown. Nurturing, safe, earth connected. There's another urge to get your self outside, get some sunlight, get some connection to earth. But you have that groundedness and the sky. You've got that blend. That's what I'm getting is you've got this balance that you can walk into your week and celebrate that this is really supporting you.
Well, let's celebrate the earth too,
Hmm. Hmm.
and all of its nurturing and all of its beautiful energy that it offers us.
Yes, yes. All right. Will is next.
Okay. I'm doing a color card for Will.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I get the magenta, which says release the burdens of the world. Um, I think that all of us on some level need to pay attention to that right now because there's so much going on that feels like it's not in alignment with the highest good, and it's not what we as humans are really about. It's something that has gone off the rails. And so this one is really about staying in the strength of magenta, which is compassionate healing. And maybe we have to do some compassionate healings for ourselves so that we don't get burdened by what's going on, but we stay at that distance where we can be neutral, and then we offer what we can to the situation.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Okay.
you do that. You do that a lot. Sometimes something will catch us off guard, and there we are, being weighed down by it. Oh, love this one.
Okay. So your luminary is crown, crown with the number 10. Okay. And remember, this is the one where it's about being recognized for your part in the awakening of all. And the part that's really standing out here is that with jewels of the universe bursting forth from infinity of light, I bring vision and wisdom for the journey home. Shared human seasons with fragile beginnings now yield to empowerment for the harvest. Wear my essence as a crown of glory, igniting the new way in cooperation with the all. And I'm getting this vision of wisdom and a vision for the next steps, and that this is kind of a fragile beginning of opening to these new places of empowerment, and that as you wear that crown saying yes, I am doing this, it's going to ignite new ways of cooperation from the universe, from other people, from life in general. It's going to come together.
I love that. I just love that.
Hmm. Yeah. Wow. That's
We have
powerful.
someone that just joined us, Keki Law.
Okay.
Well,
Pardon me while I take a look here. Kiki. Hi.
Kiki, yeah, that's more than Kiki.
Yeah. All right. The person that's next is Courtney.
All right, Courtney, let's see what your luminary is for today. That's not it. That's it. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it.
Oh,
Oh, Courtney, what a wonderful gift to you today. The dolphins are with you. That beautiful pink, which is part of the color of the love child that we're with this time. And look at that white in the middle. So you got the colors for this week, but you also have this lovely turquoise and these beautiful circles that create flowers around this. This is really very reminiscent of your energy. Courtney, you really have an ability to be a doer, but you also have this very lovely, soft energy, and that really it's wonderful. And the uh, dolphins want to help you with that. They want you to feel that inside and out. Do you get anything else, Leslie?
Oh, that's definitely part of the equation. The color card will tell the other part.
And the I just want to say it's 4 and 12 are the numbers.
Mhm. So Courtney, she was talking about being a doer, and here we have, full of fire, strength, and independent. The word that really jumped out to me was independent. I just went, wow,
Yeah.
okay. And I got be the doer from a dolphin perspective.
Oh, I love that. I love that.
Yes. It's like, wow,
Perfect.
be the
Be a
doer.
doer from the dolphin perspective. Whoa.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that dolphin perspective is from the universe, so this perspective from there, the from under the ocean, from dolphins are everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah. That was awesome. All right. Sandra is next.
So are you going to do the luminary then?
Yes.
Okay. Wow. I'll go first and go ahead and do this. This
Yeah.
is the lesson in gold. You know, gold and silver are really high frequencies in the color cards, and the I love working with them together. So this is a lesson in gold, and it says what you're learning now will soon become your strength. So there may be some way, Sandra, in which you are holding back and not fully allowing gold in. So try working with gold and silver together, even wear those, because they give you a harmony that is so exquisite and so important right now. And they will, that gold, it just wants you to go deep into the preciousness of yourself and the preciousness of life, and to really bring that home to you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love it. Love it, love it, love it.
Illumination. This is illumination, and it is the number 12. Individual illumination. Oh, let's see. First of all, if you look in the middle, you see this beautiful light that's emanating out from the card, and it's that source, that divine source light coming out, and it says illumination grows through gratitude for the love found in the light, and remembering that life was birthed from that light. Others can observe this bright essence. Those who see the light turn to acknowledge their own light, their own core, and thus universal brilliance can expand. And this is just saying to you, as you focus on the light, as you bring that forward in this week, as you radiate it out, it doesn't even, you don't even know it might have an effect on somebody, but that it does affect others, and they can, in some way, can feel that love as well and can experience some of that. Sometimes, it's just a smile. Sometimes it's being kind. Sometimes it's, whatever way that you express your light, that will be coming back to you and to others out there. It's this beautiful vibration. because it's saying light magnifies light everywhere it goes.
It so fits with the energy Sandra brings to us on Fridays. I
Mhm.
mean, your light just radiates, Sandra. We appreciate you so much.
Yeah, and you do share it with us and others, and that's your this week with gold and silver together, creating that harmonizing. That's going to be a beautiful combination. Yes. All right, Mia is next.
Okay. Oh, it's wings. I love wings.
Mm,
So let me take a minute here and get the numbers for us.
yeah. Gosh.
So wings is the number 5 and 11.
Mhm.
And it's so Mia, it says, like a dragonfly of delight, fly free into the depth of your soul felt desires. This is where dreams manifest. And we know that you can do this, Mia. It's just the external things that sometimes keep us from going deep. And this is just saying and reminding you that wings is with you. You can fly freely into the depths of what you desire and you can manifest that. So go do it.
So you had two cards come up, Mia. One is the yellow lesson in empowerment. Claim your empowerment, that yellow part. Um, that will help your mental clarity and being fresh as you go forward, knowing a clarity in what you want. Okay, so that's one, and the other is strength and silver.
Oh boy, Silver really
So,
wants to be here for us right now.
mhm. Warm, wise, and valuable. A beautiful feminine energy, and along with the gold again. I'm going to reiterate what Arlene was saying. The gold and silver together, work with them together. That's what I'm getting.
Wow, this is really the what I'm getting is it's the message for how to be open to wings. It's work with your sense of self and
The
who
yellow.
you are in your truth in the deepest part of you. That's the place you go to, the deepest desires. And then remind yourself that you also have the strength and silver, this feminine energy that's upholding you and bringing you into wings. So those three things really work together. I hope you'll pull those cards out and work with them this week. I think that's really important.
Mhm. Okay, so the next person was Ray of Thought, and I don't know if they're still here. I guess so.
Let's just ask them to put something in the comment to let us know if they're still here and then go on to the next one for now.
Okay. Paul Reed.
And we don't know if Paul is still here either. So if Paul and Ray, if you let us know that you're still here, because we do this for people that are here live.
Yeah. Okay.
Carolyn is here.
We have Aaron before Carolyn.
Okay, well, let's do Aaron and then we'll do Carolyn.
Okay. Okay, Carolyn.
Okay, what am I doing?
Um,
I'm
I
doing color cards, right?
yes,
And this is for
Aaron.
Aaron. Okay, I got it. Is this
Okay.
one for Aaron? Yes.
Ooh,
Oh, the strength in white. Look at this.
oh my. We've got white in your luminary too.
Yeah.
Why don't you go ahead and talk about that while
Okay,
I'm looking
so
up?
what this means, Aaron, is that you right now are really connected to the highest source, and that this is a time that gives you great strength to stand as who you are, and all of the energy that comes from that source is love. And you are that. So stand in that strength this week.
Wow. Well, I have to tell you, both these together are pretty powerful.
Yes.
Yes. Whoops. Sorry. Let's see if I can hold that up again.
Here, I'll get
Um,
it in a second.
these are the vibrations of the numbers 3, 6, and 144. Yeah, it's actually kind of a magenta color in the middle,
Yeah.
which of course is compassion. And the other numbers that go with it. Um, it says, step into the matrix of transmutation. Now, transformation is something that kind of moves into it. Transmutation is like a complete overhaul.
Yep. Yeah.
And says, with both the gratitude for harmony and disharmony of life, allow what is finished to dissolve and embrace what is. Celebrate the realignment and reconfiguration of your core. And the
Look at all
message,
that white too. There's
I
so much
am,
white in there.
yes, I am a force field of divine love, which is trine with infinity, inserted finitely and absorbed humanly, and it transforms cellularly, becoming the threads of the divine fabric of the infinite embrace. Wow, pretty wordy, but you know what? It's just saying so much that you are embraced by the divine. You are in a place where you are really shifting and changing, and just to allow yourself to go into that place of receiving that transformation and knowing that you are fully supported in that you are safe, that you're supported.
Infinite embrace.
Mhm,
That's the whole thing here.
mhm, mhm. And with this week, we're in that child place of discernment and embraced
Yeah.
by the divine. So you get a double, you know, knowing that you are fine.
Oh, Aaron says that's good to hear because I'm definitely going through a shift and feel overwhelmed. Oh,
Yeah.
we understand totally. And
Mhm.
that's the point at which get your cards out and make sure, or go to the cards from this week and go there and get what you need, because we don't need to be overwhelmed. We have lots of help.
Mhm. Yeah. Okay, Caroline, right?
All right, Caroline.
Caroline.
Oh my gosh. Okay, Caroline.
Oh,
This is
wow.
so this one is um,
Ecstasy.
ecstasy. And I love the colors in here. Look at it, it's like a rainbow itself. And it has that magenta in the center that we saw in the other card. Uh, it's amazing. And look at the turquoise in there. The yellow is for empowerment. The red is for the energy that you need. The turquoise is for you to be clear about where you're going next. It's all in there. And knowing that you are so supported, knowing that you have all these colors in you and working with you, that just gives us that sense of ecstasy.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's the number 13, which is like the cosmic number.
Yeah.
And your your color card with it is the lesson in pink. It says,
Oh, I love
care for your inner child. So as you have all these available to you, a focus might be, just love that child part of yourself and that innocence that you have, and just acknowledge it and just love it up. Love it up.
love it up. Yes.
Mhm. Okay. I have Zach.
Who do
Zach.
we
Zach.
have? Zach. Okay. Zach, are you still here? Because we didn't hear from the other ones.
Yeah, I haven't heard from Ray of Thought or Paul Reed. If you
Yeah.
are here, just let us know.
There's
And we,
Zach. Okay. There's
yeah,
Zach.
Zach. Yeah,
Okay.
we're ready
All
for you.
right.
He's ready.
Let's see. I'm doing a color card. We're
Okay.
glad you're here, Zach, that you
Mhm.
stayed with us. Yeah. All right, Zach, you got the strength in red. And you may have something that you really want to accomplish this week. You're going to have all of the energy that you need for that because you're full of fire and you're full of you're a starter and doer and an independent. Now, remember that when we have this much red, which is the masculine energy, what you want to do is to balance that with the feminine energy. So when I created this red was more of a red orange, and the turquoise is its complement, which gives you the balance. But the real bright red is balanced by green. So either way, you can take that wonderful energy and you can have the balance that you need. Go out and sit on the grass if you can and let that energy that you have, that's the starter energy that's so strong, have that be balanced and harmonized with the green.
Well, you have a wonderful card here.
Yes.
This is the card called Love. Love. And just look at the beautiful rainbows and of colors and the beautiful yellows in the center. It just has so much in this card. If you really spend time with it and look at it, it is electric. I agree. The numbers are 2 and 8 in this one. And boy, there's a section here that just rang out for you. When humanity acts from fear, love disappears. It is as if a veil is placed between humans and that which most deeply connects them to love. Survival becomes the main focus. That can change. Love has never left. Humans often fear being abandoned, but love, with all its attributes, waits in the wings, ready to be acknowledged. Remember that you were birthed from love. Therefore, you are a rainbow energy imprint of love.
And just remember, Zach, that when you are working with love, this kind of love that has all the colors in it, that has the ability to go into what's next for you in terms of your service here, and you have the red that gives you the energy for it. When you come from love, as you are out there and you're doing self, you're going to be magnificent. That's where we all need to be. We need to be in the midst of love as we are doing the do.
Mhm. Oh. Lovely, lovely. I have Kiki next.
Kiki, are you still here? Kiki, however, and let us know how it's pronounced.
Let's see. So
I don't
you
know.
have the luminary then?
Okay, I don't think Kiki's still here. Do you have anybody else?
No, Kiki, Paul, and Ray were the other ones that
Okay,
we weren't sure of.
yeah.
But do
Well,
go
I
ahead.
hope they'll come back another time and stay with us into the readings.
Yeah, yeah. If you are still here, if you can comment, put your
Yeah,
name in there.
know that you're still here.
We'll get you.
Some people may have had to go because they couldn't stay. So
Yeah,
if you ever have to do that, just let us know and we'll go ahead and do a reading and you can come back and see it later.
yeah. You can read it later. Yeah. What I guess I have an overall a message for them for even just coming when you could. And that is that we are in this, look at the one we did for this week, and really take that to heart for yourself. Even though you didn't get an individual one, that one is for all of us.
Yeah.
And it can relate to all of us. And if any of the other ones relate to you, take that and use that this week. I know that you're all supported and you're all acknowledged by the divine. So have
I
a
so agree. I so agree. This has been a wonderful day here with all of you. That you just are so present, and your energy is so open and loving. Thank you for bringing that. Thank you for coming together. And I hope that you will go in and look at what we have on transformational tools and look at the page that's upcoming. That will let you know what our work is about. And we would love to have you uh, take our newsletter so you can see the different things that we do. But I'm just in gratitude for all who are here.
Oh, and Caroline, I'm glad to read about your word ecstasy. It was with you last night in your journal, and here it is today. That's wonderful, and you're so welcome. Yeah, thank you all for being here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We're sending love out to all of you, and know that you are going to be totally supported this week.
Yeah.
And you can all stay present in the moment and be there and help change this world. All right. Bye for now, everybody.
Bye bye.